evaluation mechanism usually starts as a loss process in many of the higher education institutions, whereas at Garden City University, evaluation mechanism starts at the very beginning stage of the teaching learning process. The foundation we have arrived at in terms of developing the evaluation mechanism is based on Bloom's taxonomy. Bloom's taxonomy was revised in the year 2001 by Anderson and his team. The theory talks about 6 critical cognitive domains such as remembrance, understanding, the application, analysis, evaluation, and creation. This particular cognitive skills are very much important for the students who are there in higher education institutions to develop in order to ensure that they are ready for the industry, they are able to think and provide a solution for the problems which are there in the industry. So if you look at in the evaluation mechanism here, it is divided into 3 parts. One is the pre-session reading. During the pre-session reading, the materials are provided well in advance by the course handler. The student goes through the pre-session materials in order to understand the nitty-gritties of the concept which is going to be discussed by the course handler. Once a student completes the pre-reading session, he or she will have to mandatorily undertake a quiz which will be based on MCQs type to check the knowledge level in order to attend the online interaction session. So the first one is pre-session reading materials using self-evaluation MCQs as well as scenario-based questions. Scenario-based questions is one of the most important aspects which is required in order to develop the application skills, analyzing skills, as well as evaluation and creation skills among the students. We have given the weightage for this pre-reading session is 30%. Number 2 parameter is online interaction session by the course handler. The course handler will discuss about the concept which the students have learned during the pre-reading session, and they will be throwing on some examples, followed by there will be a quiz in order to understand how far the students have understood the concept by using a time-controlled quiz or a scenario-based questions. The weightage for the same is given as 40%. Post the online interaction session, a student will be provided with reading materials. It could be form of a case study or it could be based on a literature review in order to enhance in-depth understanding of the concept which was learned by the students in the pre-reading session, which was learned by the student during the online interaction session. Once that gets completed, during the post-reading session, students also again goes for multiple choice questions in order to check their knowledge level so that the students is completely like understanding the concept and he or she will be ready in terms of having the required application skills, analyzing skills, evaluation and creation skills. Moving on next, this is the continuous internal assessment which is proposed by Garden City University. If you look at this continuous internal assessment, it has got 4 main parameters. Parameter 1, it is basically based on the teaching learning process which happens during the pre-reading session. Number 2, the online interaction session. Number 3 is the post-reading session. So for which the weightage given is 40%, the student secures 16 marks for this particular teaching learning process. Why this high weightage is given for this particular parameter is most of the students are expected to attend the online interaction session. Students are expected to go through the materials which was shared in the pre-reading session. Students are expected to go through the post-reading sessions. If the student develops the knowledge, what is required, if the student can able to remember the other aspects in terms of the application of it, analyzing of it, or evaluation of it, or creation of it, it's totally taken care of it. Number 2 is asynchronous assignment is a particular concept which is basically uploaded in MRA portal, which is Methods Rational Assessment. It's an online portal where the assignments are already uploaded by the faculty members. The students have the liberty to access these assignments and produce assignments which is required as per the discretion of the course handler. Here the interesting component is problems and solutions. Most of the times employers complain that students do not have problem or solution development skills. So Garden City University have taken a unique step wherein all the assignment which is submitted by a particular student will have basically a problem and a solution criterion. Students are expected to take a particular problem which may be related to the course or it may be related to the society and try to arrive at a solution which can be easily applicable, through which we are making our graduates ready for future employments which is most expected by the employer, for which we are giving 30% of a weightage. Number 3 is video-based assignment. This is one of the very unique innovation introduced as part of the online interaction session by Garden City University. All the students are expected to create a 2-minute or 3-minute video by using easily available software to present their idea, to present their literature, to present any form of knowledge, so that the student develops the communication skill what is required for the industry, the students develop the presentation skills what is required for the industry. Also, students knows how to use the digital platform in order to arrive the best benefits possible in this digital age, for which we have given the weightage as 20%. There is something called a CA bonus. Research says that if the students are given with an incentive, the participation level of the student tends to be higher. So Garden City University, taking a clue from the research published in High Impact Factor journal, we have introduced a mechanism called as CAA bonus, where any student who is prompt in terms of submitting the assignment, prompt in terms of like participating in the quiz, are provided with the bonus mark. So even the good student as well as like good students who are in need of like an improvement level also will compete in order to grab this CA bonus of 4 marks. How the CA bonus is basically calculated? If you look at in this particular table, if the student has submitted the assignment on time and attempted all the quiz on time, divided by total number of assignments and quiz, will provide marks for the student. For example, if you look at ratio range of 40 to 54%, student earns 1 mark, whereas the ratio range of 85 to 100, the student earns 4 marks. So it is going to be an incentive which is very, very new in India. It helps to motivate the students in order to complete their teaching learning activities in terms of participation in the quiz or in terms of submission of the assignment in a timely manner. In the sum, I would say that the evaluation mechanism starts right from the beginning till the end semester evaluation, and this evaluation mechanism is based on widely accepted framework which is called as Bloom's taxonomy, which is a revised Anderson in the year 2001. I'm sure this particular evaluation mechanism will help the students to have effectiveness in learning, as well as it will help the faculty members to impart the cognitive domains which is most important and required for the industry. Thank you.